The greatest value in the world is human life. A person teaches, heals, creates, paints and models, but at the same time takes part in military operation. In the war, when Ukrainians have been fighting for the future of our native land, Ukrainian soldiers use any available kind of weapon to destroy and defeat the Russian military forces. Our enemy, breaking all possible rules of war, use artillery force not only on battlefield, but against civilians attacking dwelling houses, school, theaters, or any other civilian objects. That's how the artillery fires, helping us destroy the enemy on the territory of Ukraine. Russia used the same weapon not only against the armed force but also against the civilians. The main damage from projectiles is caused by fragments. Missile weapons, cluster shells, mines and other types of weapons use fragments to kill people. Since the notorious February 24 war has become everyday life for Ukrainians. 2 Russian missiles that hit the mall in the center of Kremenchuk last summer took at least 21 lives and sent 59 else to hospital with wounds and injuries within a second. Most of them got fragments wounds. Fragments can cause a variety of damage, from minor injuries to death. From the timely direction and removal on fragments, various diagnostic methods are used: X-ray, computer tomography, observation, magnetic search. Glass, composites, and plastic are materials that are very difficult to detect without special diagnostic methods, which are extremely difficult to use during military operation. Russia used the ammunition against the civilian population. In hospital, it is possible to use diagnostic tools for fragments. But what about the battlefield? We need a compact device for rapid diagnostics that will help save the lives of the wounded. That is why we have developed a compact diagnostic tool for use during the war. It is an instrument for inspecting wound canals, consisting of a flexible probe of individual pupils and a holder handle with a microphone capsule, the membrane of which is directly connected to the probe and reacts to the mechanical contact with an obstacle, and the capsule itself is directly connected through a signal amplifier to an oscilloscope, which has chains of spectral signal processing. Using signal processing, this device can analyze the material from which the fragment is made, as well as its approximate dimension. For a more detailed assessment of the diagnostic component of the signal, additional studies are needed. The use of this device will make it possible to detect fragments in woods, boats, and the battlefield, and in case of hostile bombing in civilian places, within the golden hour, and provide the injured with efficient and timely help. The use of this device is not limited to the war in Ukraine. Wars of various intensity keep taking place all the time in the world, and this tool will help save people's lives. I hope I was able to interest you in my invention, as I am strongly convinced that after the war it will come of help in a peaceful time as well. The reconstruction of our infrastructure and erecting buildings, developing new farmlands, or extracting natural deposits may cause unwanted accidents where my invention will save lives. Let's believe in the best future for our country, but be ready to do away with any unwanted casualties.